Hello everyone, today is just going to be a video on what art supplies I use for traditional media, and I know I normally don't do stuff on paper, but because I have this webcam, I'm trying all sorts of things, and the lighting's terrible here, and I'm probably going to be small on the screen, but I just want to go through, show my art supplies, explain my process. So, in this picture, what I did was I had a pencil sketch, and then I inked it, and then I will go through and use Copic markers, Prismacolor markers, and probably all kinds of other markers, but one step at a time. So normally, I wouldn't do this process. Excuse me, I'm still dying. But normally, I would use a colored pencil, go straight to markers, and then do my inking, because then you can figure out all the contrasts and colors of ink in advance, or not in advance, later, and I like to get all my values first. But for this, because you can't see shit on this camera, I decided to ink it so you could see my lines before I markered it. And that's why it doesn't turn out the best, but it's practice. I haven't drawn on paper in so long and I haven't used markers, and plus the paper I used was awful. I wouldn't recommend it. I used this Strathmore pad, mixed media, really like 20 something bucks, but it's great for pencil stuff, and I just got it to start doing videos, but markers not so much, and I'll explain why as you can later. Basically, it just looks really dry and gross. So the pen I'm using there, I think this, yeah, the pen I'm using there is a Bic pen, and you can get them for like $5 to $10 for like 20 or something. I didn't actually buy these, someone bought them for me, so I don't really know, but they're pretty cheap, very cheap alternative to other inking brands, and I like these because they don't bleed too much depending on the paper, and you can chew on them. You can chew on all pens, but I like chewing on these. Like, all of mine are chewed up because I'm a maniac. But yeah, I like these because they tend to have like a smooth, singular flow of the pen, and then I can keep going over that to make it darker. Like, you still can get the paper and stuff, but I like how it's very one line quality. And I know some people don't like that, but with these, for what I'm going for, it's really nice because I like going back and then adding in all my line weights. Usually, if I'm just sketching like with a pencil, I'm like blah, 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 blah. I like all to get my line weights right then. But with this kind of inking style, I like to, as I said, have one line width and then go back, and that tends to lean itself more towards what's it called, cartoony stuff. So yes, so I was gonna go over the other inking brands. So in my mess of a bed, I'm the messiest artist in the world, by the way, and the lighting's terrible in here. I'm sorry, but it's late at night, so who gives a shit. This is another one. These are called microns, and you've probably heard of these. Bic ones I use, they're not the most common, but they work for me. These, they're a little bit more expensive, probably in the like $20 for 8 or 9. I could be wrong. I'm not good at this stuff. I'll probably put links in the descriptions and everything. But these work well. I like them just for sketching though. I don't really like them for draw or like doing stuff like this, because I just don't, I don't know, they've never really worked out for me, and I find that the tips tend to die really fast, and the tips die too, but they don't die, or you just get a bunch of them in a pack, so it doesn't really matter as much, you know. Crap, my back. Ew, slipping. So there's these, and then there's also, let me see if I have any over here. There's Copic multi-liners, and these are really expensive comparatively. They're like 20 for 6. My prices are terrible, but I know I don't get these very much because I use them up like crazy, and I hate the tips. Like, honest to God, I fucking hate these. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I might push down too hard, but I just don't like them. That's just my preference, though. Lots of people use them, but these are a no-go for me. I don't use them. Ever. Unless, like, you know, when you're sketching with a pen and you need that shit one that has, like, has good texture, I'll use it for that, because these are shit. What else do I use? Pencil. I use this pencil. I probably found it in the garbage or something, but it works really well, or either that or I found it, like, on the ground at school. But it works really well. The eraser is really nice. It is a Pentel Click Erase, Japan, so it must be good. I'm kidding. And then I am on markers. Markers I use mostly Copics, which are these, and you can see them over there. Sorry, I keep pointing the wrong way. It's opposite for me. You can see them over there. And these are like $7 a piece. Super fucking expensive, but they're great. Not on this paper though. This paper's terrible because it it makes them look really dry, and you have to use a lot more ink to get it down. I'm just not liking it, and my marker's already dying anyway, so I'm just like, no. No. But these are great. They're really, really worth the price if you can afford them. They're probably the best markers I've used. But other alternatives include, let's see. I have these. I don't have too many of these, but these are probably like $4 or $5 a piece, possibly $3. But I just know they're a lot cheaper. And these are Winsor & Newton brush pens, and they're nice. They don't have as much blending quality as the Copics do, but they're nice because they're cheap. That's a big one. And they're just, I use them mostly for like if I want to block out something, like if I need what's it called, like a big area of color blocked in, I'll use these. Or if I'm just like sketching a character and they're like one bland shade, I'll do that because I don't have to blend it with other colors. So that's what I use those for. I also have, this is the same color almost, Prismacolors, which are they're pretty close to Copics, but I do find they don't blend quite as well, and they tend to bleed more. I don't know if that makes sense. Like with Copics, I find with one color you can get a lot of values in it if you keep going over it, but with these you can do that only to a certain point. That's why I like the Copics so much. You can use the same color and get a bunch of values out of it. You can do light to dark, medium to dark, and tips for buying markers. I would say get lighter colors rather than dark. Like I really only have like a couple very dark colors, like maybe 2, honestly. And I'll use light to medium colors, mostly light, and I'll just keep building up on it and using like as many colors as possible, like just to get different values and stuff. Because that's how I kind of started out with my coloring style, because I was a cheap ass and I didn't want to spend a ton for more colors. So my skin colors tend to have like blues and greens and weird shit in them because I run out of skin colors really fast, and it's fine. It just sometimes it is it's its own thing. So I don't even know what I was talking about. I like zoned the fuck out. So anyway, going with the drawing, it could be better. I haven't drawn traditional in a long time, so what I should have done was use a mirror to check it, but I just didn't. I was lazy. So this section of the video is going to be over, but I'm going to switch over to Big Me and talk about more stuff. So thank you for watching this part. Okay. Okay. Hello again. I just wanted to show the drawing in my sketchbook. Again, it's not a very big sketchbook, and it's pretty shit for markers, but here it is. The lighting is awful, but there you go. Just a girl or a boy. I don't judge. Could be either, I guess. I just wanted to try out my colors and see if I could use my markers on the shit paper. I tried to do another video the other day, and it didn't turn out well. It was just this boy, and it's just, I do that all the time. Like, I do that same face. It's like, hello, I have glasses and I have pretty eyes. It's like, no, I need to do something different. So, drew a girl. I can't say that word. I have trouble with my R's, so there are a couple words I can't say, like girl, for example, and frog. Anyway, that's not what this was supposed to be about. I don't even know what it's supposed to be about. Just me talking. I like talking. So, let me know if you want me to do more traditional type videos, because they're fun. They're just, I have to do a lot more setup. Like, I have to tape my webcam to the shelf up there, and maneuver it. And I gotta make sure my paper stays in the same spot. That's why that weird, pencil case thing was there, because I had to hold the paper down with something, and I was like, I probably should have used something cute like that kitty. I didn't think about it till later, but the little kitty chapstick. Where'd he go? This thing. I should have used that. There we go. He's so cute. Hello. Meow meow meow. I'm gonna put it on. I got this for Christmas. For my sweet grandma type figure, because my real grandma is piece of shit. Anyway, I think that's all I really had to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll be around soon. Check my Instagram and stuff if you want to see sketches. I don't post very much, but I'm there. And also DeviantArt and Tumblr. All the links should be in my description. So if you want to see me around, do that. Or not. I don't give a shit. Thank you. Bye bye.